Deep learning is a specific subfield of machine learning, a new take on learning representations from data that puts an emphasis on learning successive layers of increasingly meaningful representations. The deep in deep learning is not a reference to any kind of deeper understanding achieved by the approach. Rather, it stands for this idea of successive layers of representations. How many layers contribute to a model of data is called the depth of the model. Other appropriate name for the field could have been layered representations, learning and hierarchical representation learning. Modern deep learning often involves tens or even hundreds of successive layers of representations, and they are all learned automatically from exposure to training data. Meanwhile, other approaches to machine learning tend to focus on learning only one or two layers of representation of the data. Hence, they are sometimes called shallow learning. In deep learning, these layered representations are almost always learned via models called neural networks, structured in literal layers stacked on top of each other. The term neural network is a reference to neurobiology, but although some of the central concepts in the deep learning were developed in part by drawing inspiration from our understanding of the brain. Deep learning models are not models of the brain. There is no evidence that the brain implements anything like the learning mechanism used in modern deep learning models. Let's examine how a network several layers deep transforms an image of digits in order to recognize what digit it is. As you can see in figure, the network transforms the digit image into representations that are increasingly different from the original image and increasingly informative about the final result. You can think of a deep network as a multi-stage information distillation operation, where information goes through successive filters and come out increasingly purified that is useful with regard to some task. So that's what deep learning is. Technically, a multi-stage way to learn data representations. It is a simple idea, but as it turns out, very simple mechanism, sufficiently scaled, can end up looking like magic. You know that machine learning is about mapping inputs such as images to targets such as labels like cat, which is done by observing many examples of input and targets. You also know that deep neural networks do this input to target mapping via a deep sequence of simple data transformations called layers, and that these transformations are learned by exposure to examples. Now, let's look at how this learning happens concretely. The specification of what a layer does to its input data is stored in layers weights, which in essence are a bunch of numbers. In technical terms, we would say that the transformation implemented by a layer is parameterized by its weights. Weights are also sometimes called the parameters of a layer. In this context, learning means finding a set of values for the weights of all layers in a network, such that the network will correctly map example inputs to their associated targets. But there is the thing. A deep neural network can contain tens of millions of parameters. Finding the correct value for all of them may seem like a daunting task, especially given that modifying the value of one parameter will affect the behavior of all the others. To control something, first you need to be able to observe it. To control the output of a neural network, you need to be able to measure how far this output is from what you expected. This is the job of loss function, also called objective function. The loss function takes the prediction of the network and the true target, what you wanted the network to output, and compute a distance score, capturing how well network has done on this specific example. The fundamental trick in deep learning is to use this score as a feedback signal to adjust the value of weights a little in a direction that will lower the loss score. This adjustment is the job of optimizer, which implements what is called backpropagation algorithm, the central algorithm in deep learning. Initially, the weights of the network are assigned random values, so the network merely implements a series of random transformations. Naturally, its output is far from what it should ideally be, and the loss score is accordingly very high. But with every example, the network processes, the weights are adjusted a little in correct direction, and the loss score decreases. This is training loop which repeated a sufficient number of times, typically tens of iterations over thousands of examples, yield weight values that minimize the loss function. A network with a minimal loss is one for which the outputs are as close as they can be to the target. Once again, it is a simple mechanism that once scaled ends up looking like magic. In the few years, it has achieved nothing short of a revolution in the field, with remarkable results on perceptual problems such as seeing and hearing problems involving skills that seem natural and intuitive to humans but have long been elusive for machines. In particular, deep learning has achieved the following breakthroughs, all in historically difficult areas of machine learning. Near human level image classification, near human level speech recognition, near human level handwriting transcription, improved machine translation, improved text-to-speech conversion, digital assistants such as Google Now and Amazon Alexa, near human level autonomous driving, improved ad targeting as used by Google and Bing, improved search results on the web. In future, deep learning may herald an age where it assists humans in science, software development, and more. Thank you for listening. If you are new on channel, please subscribe it, hit the bell icon, and stay connected for more learning.